Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Learner Podcast.
Hi, everybody. We are very happy you are here learning with us today.
My name is Anna.
And I'm Tom.
If you enjoy learning English with simple and real conversations, don't forget to subscribe to English Learner Podcast.
Yes, subscribe now so you never miss a new episode.
We post lessons that help you speak more naturally.
And we always use easy English for beginners.
So if you want to improve step by step, this is the right place for you.
Join our learning family and practice a little every day.
Today, we are talking about a very common question.
The question is, tell me about your job.
You hear this question when you meet new people.
You also hear it in interviews or networking events.
Sometimes it sounds simple.
But when someone asks you suddenly, your brain feels empty.
Yes, you know the words, but they disappear.
It's like your vocabulary runs away.
Maybe it goes on vacation without you.
And you stand there smiling, thinking very hard.
Don't worry, that is completely normal.
Many English learners feel nervous when talking about their job.
They are not sure how much to say.
They also worry about grammar mistakes.
But remember, small and clear sentences are enough.
You don't need big or complicated words.
Today, we will show you an easy structure.
Yes, a simple step-by-step way to answer this question.
First, say your job title clearly.
For example, I am a teacher.
Or, I work as a sales assistant.
Then add one sentence about what you usually do.
You can say, I teach English to young learners.
Or, I help customers choose clothes in a store.
After that, you can talk about your daily tasks.
Like, I answer emails and attend meetings.
Or, I prepare lessons and check homework.
See, it is not difficult when you break it into small parts.
Another good idea is to say what you like about your job.
Yes, this makes your answer more interesting.
For example, I enjoy my job because I meet new people.
Or, I like my job because I learn new skills every day.
You can also talk about challenges.
But keep it simple and positive.
For example, my job can be busy, but I learn a lot.
That sounds honest and confident.
Remember, confidence is more important than perfection.
Speak slowly and clearly.
Take a small breath before answering.
And smile, because smiling makes you look relaxed.
Even if you feel nervous inside.
Yes, sometimes we all feel nervous inside.
By the end of this episode, you will have a clear answer ready.
So next time someone asks about your job, you won't panic.
You will feel prepared.
And you will speak with confidence.
So stay with us and let's practice together.
Because talking about your job in English can actually be easy and even fun.
Now, let's practice a real conversation about jobs.
Yes, because practice makes everything easier.
Tom, tell me about your job.
Okay, I work as an office assistant in a small company.
What do you usually do there?
I answer emails, organize documents, and help my manager with daily tasks.
That sounds busy.
Yes, some days are very busy, especially on Mondays.
Why Mondays?
Because everyone suddenly remembers their work after the weekend.
That is so true.
What about you, Anna? Tell me about your job.
I work as an English teacher at a school.
What do you usually do during the day?
I prepare lessons, teach classes, and help students practice speaking.
Do you enjoy your job?
Yes, I really enjoy it because I see my students improve every week.
That must feel rewarding.
It does, especially when shy students start speaking confidently.
That is a great feeling.
Now, let's give another example for our listeners.
Good idea. Let's imagine someone works in a restaurant.
You can say, I work as a waiter in a restaurant.
I take orders, serve food, and help customers.
Then you can add, I enjoy my job because I meet different people every day.
Or you can say, it can be stressful, but I learn to work fast.
That sounds honest and natural.
Now let's imagine someone works in a hospital.
You can say, I am a nurse in a local hospital.
I take care of patients and help doctors during treatment.
Then add one feeling sentence.
For example, I like my job because I help people feel better.
See how simple that is?
Just job title, daily tasks, and one personal feeling.
That is a very clear structure.
You can also talk about where you work,
Like, I work in a big company in the city center.
or I work from home 3 days a week.
Working from home sounds comfortable.
Yes, but sometimes my chair becomes my best friend.
And maybe your refrigerator too.
Yes, my refrigerator visits me many times a day.
That is a funny but real example.
Real examples make your answer more natural.
You can also talk about your working hours.
For example, I work from 9 to 5.
Or, I work night shifts during the week.
Adding small details makes your answer complete.
But remember, do not speak too long.
Keep it clear and easy to understand.
Confidence grows when you practice like this.
So try answering this question today in front of a mirror.
Or practice with a friend after this episode.
The more you practice, the easier it becomes.
Tom, let's talk about some funny or tricky situations at work.
Oh, yes, I have so many stories like that.
For example, what happens when something unexpected occurs?
One time I spilled coffee on important documents.
Oh no, what did you do?
I panicked a little, but then I laughed and cleaned it quickly.
Laughing is the best way to stay calm.
Yes, and my manager also laughed, thankfully.
See, sharing funny moments makes your job description more human.
Another tricky situation is when someone asks, "What do you do exactly?"
Beginners often get stuck here.
Yes, they try to explain everything at once and get confused.
The secret is to keep it simple.
Job title, main tasks, and one personal feeling. That's enough.
You can also tell a small joke to make it friendly.
Like, I work in IT, but sometimes I fix my own computer first.
Yes, we all have those moments at work.
Or, I'm a teacher, but I need Google to remember all the rules.
That is very honest and funny.
Another tip is to talk about your team.
You can say, I work with a friendly team and we help each other.
Or, sometimes we joke around, which makes work more fun.
Funny stories make your answer more interesting.
For example, one time my team played a prank with sticky notes.
What happened?
We covered the office keyboard with sticky notes and everyone laughed.
That is a great story to tell.
Another idea is to describe unusual tasks.
Like, once I had to deliver coffee to 5 meetings in one morning.
Or, I had to explain the same question to 10 customers in a row.
Yes, sometimes work is like a comedy show.
Another tip is to talk about your tools at work.
You can say, I use a computer, a notebook, and sometimes too much coffee.
Or, pens, papers, sticky notes, and a very patient colleague.
Details like this make your answer lively.
You can also describe your workspace.
For example, I work in a bright office with a big window and a green plant.
Or, I work from home and my cat always sits on my keyboard.
That is very real for many people.
Another tip is to talk about what you are learning at work.
Like, I am learning new skills every week, which makes my job interesting.
Or, I improve my English while talking to customers.
That shows motivation and makes your answer positive.
Another idea is to share your schedule.
I work from 9 to 5 with a short lunch break.
Or, I have flexible hours, so sometimes I work in the evening.
You can even add a funny twist, like, my lunch break is sometimes shorter than my coffee break.
Yes, coffee always wins at work.
Another tip is to talk about challenges in a positive way.
Like, I sometimes have to solve problems quickly, which makes me better at my job.
Or, I deal with difficult customers, but I learn patience every day.
Sharing challenges shows honesty and makes your answer real.
You can also talk about teamwork or collaboration.
For example, I work with a team and we always help each other.
Or sometimes we argue a little, but we laugh after.
That makes your story more human.
Another idea is to add short personal feelings.
Like, I feel proud when a customer smiles or a student learns something new.
Or I feel happy when my team finishes a big project together.
You can also add tiny details about your daily routine.
Like, I check emails first, then prepare lessons or reports.
Or, I attend meetings and organize my tasks step by step.
Small steps make your answer easy to remember.
You can even add a funny exaggeration, like, I drink 10 cups of coffee a day to survive Mondays.
Yes, that is very real for office workers.
Another tip is to describe the place you work.
For example, I work in a small office with colorful walls and lots of plants.
Or, I work in a big company with many people talking at the same time.
You can also mention online work, like I teach students through video calls.
Or, I attend virtual meetings from home while wearing slippers.
That is very relatable.
Another idea is to add small learning points.
Like, I am improving my computer skills or English every week.
Or, I practice communication skills while talking to customers.
That shows motivation and makes your answer positive.
Finally, remember to smile and speak slowly.
Even a small joke or funny story makes your answer friendly and natural.
That way, talking about your job is easy, interesting, and fun.
Tom, after all these tips, I think our listeners can describe their job easily now.
Yes, even if it's a short answer, it can sound confident and natural.
Remember, simple sentences are enough, and a little joke makes it friendly.
Like I spill coffee sometimes, but I still survive my job.
Haha, yes, mistakes happen, and that's okay.
Another tip is to always add one positive thing about your work.
For example, I enjoy learning these things every day.
Or I like working with my friendly colleagues.
You see, small details make your answer personal and real.
Another tip is to practice every day, even for just 1 minute.
Talk to a friend, record yourself, or even speak in the mirror.
Yes, practice makes you more confident and less nervous.
Another helpful idea is to imagine funny situations at work.
Like your cat is your boss, or your pen is a coworker.
Haha, yes, imaginary stories make practicing English fun.
Another tip is to talk about your challenges in a positive way.
For example, I have busy days, but I always learn something new.
Or sometimes I have to solve problems quickly, which makes me better at my job.
Sharing challenges shows that you are honest and confident.
Another tip is to describe what you use at work.
Like, I use a computer, a notebook, and a coffee cup every day.
Or I use pens, papers, and sticky notes, and sometimes too much coffee.
Small details like this make your answer lively.
You can also describe your workspace.
For example, I work in a bright office with a big window and a green plant.
Or I work from home, and my cat always sits on my keyboard.
Haha, that is so real for many people.
Another tip is to talk about learning at your job.
Like, I am learning new skills every month, which makes my job interesting.
Or I practice English while helping customers.
That shows motivation and makes your answer positive.
Another idea is to talk about your schedule.
Like, I work from 9 to 5 with a short lunch break.
Or I have flexible hours, so sometimes I work in the evening.
You can even add a funny twist, like, my lunch break is sometimes shorter than my coffee break.
Yes, coffee always wins at work.
You can also mention what makes you happy at work.
Like, I feel proud when a customer smiles or a student learns something new.
Small positive moments make your answer natural and interesting.
Another tip is to use gestures while talking, even when practicing alone.
Yes, moving your hands or smiling helps you sound more confident.
And don't forget, little jokes make learning English enjoyable.
Like pretending your pen is a colleague or your cup is your boss.
That makes practice fun and memorable.
So listeners, start practicing today and use these tips to talk about your job naturally.
Share your stories with friends, family, or classmates.
And remember, learning English is more fun when you laugh a little.
Don't forget to subscribe to English Learner Podcast.
Yes, subscribe now and join our community to practice English every week.
Thank you for listening today.
We hope you enjoyed it and feel ready to talk about your job.
Keep practicing, stay confident, and have fun with English.
And remember, even small steps every day make a big difference.
See you next time on English Learner Podcast.
Bye, friends. Happy learning and happy talking about your job.